Dude, I'm dying. I'm at like 0 morale, but I gotta do it. I gotta keep it going. We gotta beat episode 4. The only variable I haven't considered, because like, here's the thing. I can, like, I'm okay with being bad. That's fine. I can't even. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's just very, very funny. Just hit him and then hope for a 3. Ah! Yeah, 2? Oh, let's go. The only variable I haven't considered as much, like if I'm bad, whatever, we'll try to do better. You know, it comes in time, hopefully. I'm always amazed. The human brain just requires like repeated attempts at something. Beautiful. 2 or 3. Okay. I don't even think we need to auto roll. We probably have you next turn. Ah! Why? It's like a 1 in 8 chance of that. Of you having 3 dice you can actually roll properly. Don't even get me started on the 1 in freaking 216 chance before. 216? I don't know. Well, 6 times 36 is 180 plus 36 is 216. Never doubt yourself, kids. Now we have you. Even if we have to use the auto roll to do it. But it's possible, I haven't finished this train of thought yet, it's possible my pathing selection has been bad. We don't always have a choice. Here we don't have a choice. We have to fight 2 enemies before we can get to equipment. It's a linear path, let's say. Honestly, it's basically the best roll you could ever hope for. Raygun is so horrible. I think the problem that I have with this run right now is that I keep thinking, what do I need, damage or defense? And the answer is I need both. Plasma Blaster is actually fine, and I'm guilty. That's pretty good, actually. I'm guilty of not giving it enough credit, probably. But, sure. Raygun is horrible. It takes way more dice than we could ever give it, and the dice have to be a specific value or greater. I think we just want to hit you for 5. Sorry, I got an extremely Kermit voice there. 2, okay, is extra dice, even better. It could come back to burn us, but I've been burned enough at this point that I'm like, you know what? Not sweating it that much. We're getting extremely lucky with the jackpots. We don't have to do much to kill you here, but 3 shock is obviously horrible. It's the worst possible roll. So here's what we want. I don't even know if we could do it. Might as well hit it here, but... Okay, we got the jackpot, but... No, nothing can kill you here. I think we just hit you. Next turn, if we have to auto-roll, we can. You're probably going to dodge an attack. You're going to... 5 poison's not that bad. It sucks, but he's only going to live for a turn. So he's going to dodge an attack. Just keep that in mind. Yoop. We got him. I was just going to say, see if you naturally roll what you need to roll in order to heal up, because we don't have any other healing items. I guess we were going to get there anyway. I still think we want Buster Sword. That has not changed. I still think Mechanical Arm is not what we want here, but at least we're alive. So a second ray gun, don't make me laugh. Spiked shield, yes, absolutely. Okay, so I think ray gun is not that good. I'm gonna keep Mechanical Arm, and I think spiked shield does. I mean, having some defense seems very prudent to me. For the first time in a long time, I feel like we're okay on this run. Not to say we're set. because I don't believe that at all. But that was beautiful. Thank you. Let's roll one more. I can live with that. I feel like we did really well on that turn. I feel like our equipment is set up to actually make use of all the dice that we have. That's definitely not to say that we have a guaranteed win by any stretch. Could bust here, so I would be careful. We could just auto roll, like, I don't dislike an auto roll. And then toss me one more roll is exactly what we wanted, was a high roll. We should just lethal you. At small cost to our HP, I think that was a good use of a proactive limit break, which we haven't done that much. And it's like confidence flows into competence, flows into confidence, and now I'm like, dude, we lost 6 times in a row on the last episode without ever getting to this point? Who was that idiot? And what did he do with my dice god NL? A 4. Probably best in mechanical arm later. A 3, honestly, I like a 3 in the shield. Life goes on. We got greedy for mechanical arm, but it is what it is. So you're definitely gonna you're not gonna shock. You're gonna do 5 damage and then leave that at 1. It's funny, like, most games, let's just take it. It's fine. Most games, if they wanted to fudge the numbers to make the AI not be as hard, they wouldn't have to show the dice rolls on screen, and thus you would feel better about yourself. But because they're showing the dice rolls, you're like, hey, don't patronize me. I know you're cheating to make it easier on me. Well, be careful what you wish for. 1. It's not a bad roll, actually. We like our low rolls now. Still. Okay. Start here. I'm just thinking. We gotta do 5 damage. No matter what we roll, if it busts us, we have 5 damage or more. Regen. Beautiful. Plasma Blaster. 1 damage VM Buster Sword. Good thinking. We're gonna level up by fighting a level 2 enemy. That's not much of a problem. Now, what gets upgraded? Honestly, I think upgrading Buster Sword, because we're gonna use it every turn, that's 2 extra damage per turn passively. It's Mercury Hourglass from Slay the Spire. I'll take it. And, you know, there's no better use for a 6. Just put it in there. Alright, this definitely strikes me as 1 more roll. It's not bad. It sucks to not be able to use the mechanical arm, but we got 5 shield instead, which is very good. So, let's see. It wasn't odd. It could have been a 5, it could have been a 1. It could even have been a 3. I think this goes here. We busted, whatever. That's what Buster Sword is there for. You're gonna hit me for 7, which is a lot, but we are gonna level up here, no matter what. Oh, yeah, that'll just send you. No reason to heal, because we're healing to full anyway. Okay. I was in a dark place at the end of that last episode 9 minutes and 9 seconds ago, but just a little bit of a scene change, and here we are. Honestly, I think using additional jackpot ability is also horrible. Cactus, very dangerous. We want to maximize damage ASAP. This would be a great time for an odd number. Not like that, though. I mean, we could auto-roll, but we could auto-roll anyway. So, like, I thought we might as well go for the real roll. It's damage. We tend to hit pretty hard, though, so I'm not sweating this too much yet. So I do like a 1 here. 6, we're gonna use it. We might as well. We don't have to use it right away now that I think about Okay. Do we have lethal? Yeah. We'll get hit in the process, but we have lethal. I think we should always rely Oh, you can't use 2 in 1 turn, that's right. Should always rely on killing an enemy instead of relying on keeping them alive as like a prank. Hoping that it works better for us. In some games it works. I don't know if it works in this game. You know, I do like the idea of Bump Blade. I don't really care about Spanner. Bump Blade, the problem with it is it's only 1 damage. And what would we use it for? Probably not that much, I think, actually. We could use it instead of cheat code. Well, here's the thing. You know, for 1 gold, we could use it. And if it doesn't work well, so be it. I think it'll... The real reason I want Bump Blade is not to... do more damage. It's to fix odds and evens so we can get either attack or defense out of Spike Shield at our leisure. Okay, so we definitely want defense here. It's an even. I think it actually... Let's turn our 4 into a 5, and then turn the 5 into Plasma Blaster. Then we rolled a 4. So, if we do this... It's 11 damage. Boom, 11 damage. If we roll, it'll be 5 plus 6. But only if we roll a high even. Like if we roll a 1, it'll be 8 damage. If we roll a 6, it'll be 13 damage. I think I'd rather just take the guaranteed damage. And if it was an odd, well, if it was a high odd, it wouldn't matter. Only 1 even is beautiful. We actually have enough shield there. We will have some burned dice. That's okay. I don't mind this. Honestly, I think that's a very proactive use of our time. Now, this one might be a little differently, or might go a little differently. Because I cannot lethal you here. If I roll... Even if I roll a 5, I still can't lethal you. So I actually think we heal off this one, because he might not get through our shield. And then we go for the kill next turn. 2 evens, he will hit us, but only for 3. Never mind, I think he hit us a little more. I didn't see that he had 3 evens. Apparently 2 is not an even number in my world. But it's going. What do you want to trade? Bump Blade for Spatula. You must take me for some kind of idiot. Let's fight the Beetle first. This is a run. It's like the very definition of unspectacular. But I can't complain, you know? I want a shield against this guy. Yeah, he can hit pretty hard. And the shield, even if we don't use it this turn, it lasts. If we bust, we miss out on 1 damage. It's okay. That's what the shield's there for. 1. 1 is still a pretty bad roll. 3 is okay. We can toss that in there. 6 is beautiful. Now, if you're going to use a 3, you should use it. I think I like 3 for shield. Bump Blade. Get to an even. Roll again. I was just going to say, maybe he'll get lucky. Only thing we could roll is a 1. Might as well take 2 damage. Overrolled. We'll put out the auto roll in this case. Hit him for another 5. Is going. 2 damage. Followed by 8 damage and a locked dice. We want a low locked roll. It's the highest possible locked roll. I think you'll just take your shield at 3, just in case this happened. We got another 6, so I'm actually not that disappointed. So he's gonna hit for 8, which is bad, admittedly. Hopefully we can get raw lethal and then use auto roll to get some extra HP. 5 is totally fine. We're pretty close to raw lethal already. You put this in here, roll again. This in here. You need to do 4 damage, which is already possible. I think you just take your auto roll and then regen. I could have gone for the natural, but I was, I mean, if you miss, we didn't have our Buster Blade left, so this felt like the right play. Chocolate cookie, repeat next attack. It's actually fairly tempting if there's any way in which we could roll 12 and still be able to put a 6 into Buster Sword. But that strikes me as pretty unlikely. Okay, you're gonna hit pretty hard. So 5s are very useful. Beautiful, thank you. Even more useful than hitting them, I think, right now. I think I actually like a 4 in Plasma Blaster, 1 in Bump Blade, get the mechanical arm hit, and then that's actually the best possible roll. It's even better than a jackpot, I think. Now here comes the question on everybody's mind. What the heck is Vanish? We're still gonna use it. It's useful for fixing an even, at least. Okay, so we're gonna use the 6. This is where you start to get a little touchy, right? Even if we play this, we're not gonna be in lethal range. I want the shield. I can live with it. It hurts, but I can live with it. Yikes. So you will be vanishing. Duplicate dice are immediately destroyed. We've definitely seen that before. I apologize. So we should use our dice right off the bat. Losing dice is very scary. We're gonna have to kill him this turn. Like, it's not like we're gonna live through an attack next turn with 6 HP. We might as well embrace our dice. Honestly, a 3 works okay in Plasma Blaster. I don't really want to use a 2. I don't even know if we can kill him. Auto roll doesn't get us there. If we roll a 6, we bust. If we roll a 5, we can hit you. We can bump blade for 1, hit you for 8. That's 9. Hit you for another 5. Follow. Do we basically have to roll a 5? Just I pray to God you don't roll a 6 here. I don't even know what you do with the 2, but it wouldn't have helped anyway. I mean, the shield is not going to do anything for us unless he rolls a bunch of 1s. So, I feel like you hit for 2. Bump blade. Hit him for 5. We actually have him. Oh, we got him. This is hilarious. Well, it was a little close. We leveled up. I do kind of like heatsink. But we'd really use that in place of cheat code right now. I mean, basically what I'm getting at is neither of them are going to be that useful. But we made it to the 5th floor. No choice but to fight the Wicker Man first. Oh, weak to fire. No kidding. It feels weird to put this in here right off the bat, but there's no better place for a 6 unless we roll, like, a bunch of 6s, in which case we would bust, but anyway. So I think we definitely could do with the shield, so that's an okay usage. Pretty much the textbook use of that. you know, I'll hit you for 1. Seems weird, but I don't think we could have done better there. So you are gonna get a little life steal. We only took 3 damage though. And then you're gonna burn me. Hit me for 8, burn me for 1. Not that big of a deal. Yet. Probably still gonna use the dice. Because it is gonna give us an auto roll. Honestly, I like this as a start. It didn't quite give me the auto roll, but that's okay. Think you still just like 5 damage? Probably not gonna lethal him next turn, so we're praying for low rolls. Yeah, another 8 damage coming in. I mean, it hurts like a son of a gun. I can't deny it. I still don't think we can kill him in a single turn. So I like the 3 shield. I'll take it. I'll hit you with one of those. Huge overroll. Now I'm gonna kill you next turn. I don't think you can kill me. But I think by virtue of you getting me this low, you might have contributed to my death unfairly. We still have you. Like, we might as well see if we hit the jackpot, because then you get 3 HP back and it looks cooler. But obviously, like, we lost 38 HP there. It's pretty horrible. Thank God. And then Doppel Dice was a double dice value. Rarely do we want a double dice value. And you know I'm looking at Short Circuit. I think we go Singer next. If we're gonna do Short Circuit, we definitely... Well, actually, at a target of 13, soon to be higher, we might not even need to upgrade it. Don't roll a 6. Let's not lose focus. That was not... I mean, what were we going to do with 1s? We could have gotten a little bit of damage out of Mechanical Arm. But it was a 1 in 6 chance to screw up the roll. Do 1 damage. Okay, so you can only bump blade on this, on low values now. That's fine. Mechanical Arm wasn't really doing it for me anyway, to be honest. So I do like... Oh, you can't... That makes sense. Okay, so let's just put a 3 in here then. And then... It's fairly realistic you lose that. And we're not really missing out on anything else right now, so you might as well go for it. I will turn a 3 into a 4, because we're about to bust, in all likelihood. Roll the 2. There. I think you definitely go for the 5 damage over the 3 healing, and you just pray for low rolls. It's about as good as we could have hoped for. Weakened Buster Sword is just absolutely horrendous for us. So I think we definitely want 5 shield. Why not? Why not? Honestly, for a turn in which it went fairly wrong, could have been worse. We're dead. I have to keep trying. That one, it felt a lot better, to be honest. It really did. But I still hate it. That's about where I'm at. I've had a bit of a reversal. Not a reversal, but... you know, I think that really just sums it up right there. My opinion on Dicey Dungeons is taken a little... It's been weakened, shall we say, to put it in the game's own parlance. And it's not exclusively a mad cuz bad situation. Probably should have healed on that one, actually. I mean... It's not so much... that I've been losing, is how I've been losing. I guess no matter what, it's always gonna seem like the dice are what's screwing you. Like, I'm trying to be mature about that for sure. but it's a little rough. Like, this is a situation that is frustrating. You have a 2. You can't do anything with it but nudge it to a 1 for no reason. So what can you roll? You could roll a 1, it's useless. You could roll a 2, it's useless. But you get a jackpot, which equals 5 damage, which isn't really that good. It's okay. Or you roll a 3, you could use it with raygun, except you won't because you'll have busted, and then there you go. Call it precognition. 5 is fine. I'm never gonna turn up my nose at a 5 until you get a 2 and put yourself in the exact same situation, and then we hit a jackpot and you got lethal and I look like a jerk for complaining. But the principle of the matter stands. So Sneezy can always ruin your life. Let's go Dryad, then Sneezy. Because then if we beat Sneezy, we'll be at full HP. Or maybe we should do Wizard after this, because then we'll have full HP for Sneezy. But would you rather have full HP for the hard enemy, or full HP after the hard enemy? Because you have full HP for the hard enemy, you're probably going to take a bunch of damage and carry that into the next floor. It's, you know, kind of a tough situation no matter what, I think. You know, they're just wonderful rolls, Dryad. Honestly, I'm proud of you. Might have to jackpot next turn to not die. Nah, because of the 1, we won't. But, oh, wait, never mind. I didn't think about the other way to put these in. 3 is okay. 3 is okay. 2 is really bad. Hey, don't hit me for 4? You're not gonna hit me for 4. Holy crap, I'm gonna live. At least temporarily. Okay. I mean, I think we try to roll jackpot. What's my reasoning? Is dumb. I want to heal, okay? But 5 HP isn't worth that much. So I'd rather go for the neutral attempt at the jackpot and then just hit you for 5, rather than force the limit break and heal for 3. But it's effy, no matter how you want to describe it, you know? So we're going to try to fight the wizard. I mean, Sneezy does more damage quickly. It's possible the wizard will roll exclusively evens and ruin his own life due to idiocy, which would be just absolutely beautiful. Call it a hunch. Dodge next attack, please. 5 poison is lethal. We basically need... I was just gonna say, we need to get the regen here. We might need the jackpot next turn as well. We probably need the jackpot this turn. It would be nice to not have to auto-roll into it. I think we're dead, dude. In theory, we're not dead if we roll an even. We're still dead. Just dodge next attack. Ah, jeez. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break from Dicey Dungeons for the rest of tonight. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.